Hi, this is Bill Watkins. We're looking again today at the idea of 1 Peter chapter 4, that since the end of all things is at hand, what should we do? He said, show hospitality without grumbling in verse 9 of chapter 4. Now look at 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10. As each has received a gift, use it to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace. The point that he makes is that whatever gift you have, now in the early church, there were miraculous spiritual gifts that you'll read about in the book of Romans and in 1 Corinthians, where he talks about those things. And they were to use those to serve the entire community. But everybody has gifts in one way or another. God has granted us money or talent or opportunities that other people might not have. And our job is not to use them for the enrichment of ourselves by ourselves, but to use them to serve one another. When I learn how to do that, I learn the secret of a really rich life, which is not hoarding, but giving. And he says the reason we do this is that we are good stewards of God's varied grace. Good stewards. You know what a steward was? A steward was a slave who belonged to a master. There were two kinds of stewards. There was the one who took care of the things in the house, and there was the other who took care of the outside business interest of his master. In both cases, it was all owned by the master, but the responsibility was on the steward to take care of that. You and I have been given gifts from God. We've been given opportunities and abilities, but those are from God. Our life is not our own. It belongs to God. And one of these days we'll answer for the way that we do it. He intends for us to be good stewards. Remember that none of this belongs to you. It all belongs to God, and how I use it, I'll be accountable for. I have the great opportunity to present and promote the cause of God with the things that God has given me. Let's not squander that. Thanks for watching.